Yo, it's Monday morning, June 9th, 2025, and the most talked about boxing event of the year has just been wrapped up right here in the 757 in Norfolk, Virginia at the Norfolk Scope. I'm talking about the DB3 experience where Kelvin, Keyshawn, and Keon Davis took on their opponents and invited some other boxers into town. Shout out Abdullah Mason. Very impressive young man. Very, very impressive young man. Humble Muslim brother. I dig him. I hope he goes far in his career. But back to the DB3 brothers. I'm with the shits. Personally, I'm with the shit. That kind of backstage drama goes on in WWE all the time. And that's what makes people tune in, that scripted drama, that kind of drama. We already know boxing is real, but it's scripted to a degree where who's going to fight, who is political. Fighters get paid to take dives and a bunch of stuff. But Albright, who Keyshawn Davis beat before, was fighting an older brother, Kelvin Davis. And in the ring, he was handling Kelvin. Kelvin was getting handled now, but Albright was doing a couple dirty things too that I guess got under the brother's skin. He raked his face, trapped his arm, and then headbutt him, but he masked the headbutt with a left blow to the. So yeah, it is what it is. Keyshawn lost his belt because he was 4.3 pounds overweight, which is bad for a professional, but it also seems like it's part of the plot to move up to a different weight class. First contender be Albright. This will be a good fight. People are going to want to see this fight. They say it's bad for business and his stock is plummeting, but he's still a professional fighter. He's still undefeated, and now he created a reason for people to want to see him fight some more. You know what I'm saying? He didn't fight that night because he was overweight, but he fought because that dude from Norfolk, man. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, it's unprofessional. He shouldn't have had his kid backstage. The reason everybody was there was because of the Davis brothers, because of DB3. I heard a reporter say there's no reason for the Davis brothers to be in the building. He got his family back here. That's the backstage area. Typically, things don't go down at the backstage area like that. A couple times they do. Now, I was good. It ain't about me. But anyway, typically a lot of things don't go down in the backstage area. But the reporters try to spin a negative narrative on it to vilify that man about why is he even in the building. He's the reason everybody was in the building. It was because of DB3. So y'all need to cut that nonsense and try to stop putting that man in the. Stop trying to R. Kelly, P. Diddy, vilify that man and ruin his life and ruin his career. Maybe not best examples, but Mike Tyson. But you know how the media does to black men when they get a certain level of success. They like to vilify them. Stop letting the media vilify people who you once considered a hero. All right, he went from a hometown hero to a zero. Y'all can't let that happen. All right, he got stripped of his title. And they was trying to, one white reporter was asking Albright, are you going to press charges? Man, he said, I want to see him in the ring. So it's already setting up for the next fight. Bring the drama to pro boxing. It's boring without that. It's boring without that. It is really boring without that little extra drama. DB3 be about that business. All right, WWE that thing.